Welcome, Sagittarius, to the Manjula Awakening. Today we are going in for the vibe check to see what's going on today for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus. I would also encourage you to check this video out if any of those placements are in your ninth house as well. So the overall energy for this particular vibe check is grace. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have invention. So it's like there's this new opportunity that is being given to, like, is a gift from the divine. You're being given something today. A fresh opportunity, like your slate is being cleaned. There's something about a fresh start. Now, behind this fresh start, I do have shame and suffering. Shame and suffering. Wow. Deceit. So this is coming after a time of a lot. Like, people's mask fell off. You seen that you went towards a situation where people were wearing masks, and by getting caught up into this crowd of people, that you were unable to be yourself. That's really what I feel like. You were unable to be yourself in a crowd of people, and you felt singled out. You felt there was something about it that kept you feeling this. This is definitely ugly energy, but after this, you are getting rest from this. And after that rest, there does come this. So I hope that this is the energy that you're currently in and not the energy that you're headed into. Because this here on the table is beautiful energy. This is telling me that you're being rewarded for coming out of the other side of that and not losing who you were in the midst of that storm. But let's see. 2 minutes rambling. Let's go. All right, Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know today? How is Sagittarius currently showing up? What are their challenges? What are the opportunities that may arise? And what guidance and advice does the universe have for Sagittarius today? All right, Sagittarius, so at any point in time in this reading, if you find that it resonates, we do absolutely ask that you hit the thumbs up button down below, as it will help grow the channel and get these messages out to other Sagittarians in need. Wow. Can I just say wow, Sagittarius? It looks like to me you're having a beautiful day today. So whenever this message finds you, it does look like the beautiful things will be happening for you. So you're showing up today as the Sun card, guys. I am going to clarify. But this is the happiest card in the deck. And just in case you're saying, well, that ain't my day, Spirit is definitely saying, like, you have got to embrace this youthful energy here. You can decide to look at it this way, or you can embrace this youthful energy this way, because it is up to you as to how you see it. You get to choose. Are you happy with what you got, or are you looking for more? If you're happy with what you got, there's some things that are coming in for you. There's a good perspective coming in for you today. Now, the challenges that may arise today is the Three of Cups. So some events, like some type of planned celebration, or some type of, I don't know, there's this Three of Cups in the challenge position. So that lets me know that what could have potentially been celebratory energy may not go as planned. We'll do some clarifying. The opportunity to arise today is the Six of Swords. This is victory. This is success. This is finally getting acknowledgement. You know, this is getting acknowledgement, overcoming the competition, overcoming a disagreement with someone, but you do come out in victory. So that's beautiful, Sagittarius. And now we have the Chariot card for the advice for the universe. Keep going. Don't get this win and think that all the work is done, because it's not. Don't allow this situation that doesn't go as planned for you to get you down. You gotta keep going, because for this to be the challenge, this to be the opportunity, lets me know that this is just a blimp. Like, Even if this did happen for you, it wouldn't be able to give you what you truly deserve because it can't give you the Six of Wands. Okay? So the advice from the universe is to keep going, remain a higher perspective at all times, and see the path forward. Don't necessarily just see the obstacle. Don't see the obstacle and think that it's over. Rise above and see the way through, over, or around the obstacle. All right. Let's do some clarifying, Sagittarius. We're not going to be here all day. My son is leaving for about 2 weeks today. So I am going to be loving on my children. So I don't want to spend too much time on this reading. So yes, send me lots of love and light because mama's no good without my sugar lump. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Sun card for Sagittarius? This is Sagittarius. So we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely an ending. Like there's definitely something that is ending. And this ending is really bringing you to this place of reflecting. I don't really like, it allows you to really cut away the emotional aspect. Like, let me figure out a better way to say this. I feel like that this is saying there is a need to do some rest. Like the situation here, you're showing up as the Sun card. The situation is the Four of Swords. So it's like there's been a time of resting, reflecting, and, reflecting is really what it is. And not just reflecting, but actually reevaluating the things that have played out. Gaining a different perspective on things is what I feel like is going on here. And you see how she has that string. It is holding her heart. It has separated her from this tattered heart. And she's actively deciding to separate herself from the emotional aspect of it and resting from the non-emotional perspective. If you stay in the emotion, you will not gain rest. So the way for you to be in this Sun card today is to illuminate the good and detach from this. Just because this doesn't go as planned, or because you see someone else celebrating and you're not celebrating, it doesn't mean that your joy and your happiness isn't existent. It is existent, but it requires you to separate yourself from this expectation. If you can separate yourself from this expectation, then I do feel as if you are able to have a different kind of victory, a more abundant kind of victory. Because I do see, and the reason I say this, with the Three of Pentacles being here in the obstacle position here for the Sun card, it's like you may want to collaborate or work with someone today, but it's just not happening as you expected. Or you may expect to not go into this time of year or today alone, but you may have to go into this situation alone, or you may have to move forward alone for just a little while, because the type of victory that you're going to have, sometimes it's best to get established. I'm not saying this is everyone's case, but sometimes it's best to get established in your Nine of Pentacles before you bring someone else into the situation. No, the Nine of Pentacles isn't out here, but that's just what I felt right there. So then we have this Queen of Swords, which is your advice. And she has cut away the things that no longer serve her. You know, look, there goes her emotions. Her emotions are here. She doesn't handle things from an emotional aspect. Quite frankly, she cuts away the things that no longer serve her, and she's unable to do so from an emotional perspective. So this is turn your back on any past hurts or hard feelings that you have had from situations that, that you thought would have been collaborative energy and it would have just been selling better, but it's not. It's time to let that go, separate yourself from the emotional attachment that you have with that, and really look towards the future with better and brighter eyes, because the worst is over. Like, the worst is over, so there's no need in holding on to that shame. So it was shame, suffering, and then deceit. Yeah. So it's time to release any of this energy and really heal and recover from that, because there is a new opportunity in store for you today, Sag. All right, let's move forward. That was a long ramble. Why is the challenge here, or the potential obstacle here for the Three of Cups for Sagittarius? Why is the Three of Cups here for the potential obstacle? So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil card, the Six of Wands, wow, and the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. So so there's something, I feel like this is a family celebration for someone, that is, if I could just be honest, I feel like while the advice for you is the Six of Wands, and that is your opportunity for today, there is an opportunity to like release any. Okay, so I gotta be real with y'all. There may be this situation where a family dynamic is celebrating, and it may be seen publicly. The obstacle is there's like it's done in like to draw out some type of toxic behavior within you. There may be some type of financial issue as well today. But anyways, your advice today is the Six of Wands, to stay focused on the victory. Stay focused on the victory. Whatever this, it has to do with money, a family celebration, or like this could be a dispute over money, like financial fallout. Maybe you had expected to nail down the finalities of a financial contract, or maybe someone is here to offer you some sort of financial contract, but there's strings attached to it, and so you're being told to really pay attention to those details and really focus on your victory. You do get a victory. I just don't think that you need this, whatever this is, to have your victory. And so since you're being told this right now, that the Six of Wands is your opportunity for today, this is yours. And then this is your advice as it comes to this. Focus on the victory. And then we've got the King of Pentacles here as what's going on. So this is to do with something with your stability. It could be that King of Pentacles energy, like a father-like figure or a child's father, or someone that you were in a committed, or someone that you're in a committed relationship. I mean, this could be a boss. I will say that he is an entrepreneur. But when I think about boss, I really think about the Emperor. But there's something here to do with the finances that what you thought you would get, you may not get. Okay, something there. Now, I want to get here. It'll help me understand this a little bit more. If you get stuck in your head over this way, then it's like you'll put in some resistance to actually moving on to calmer waters. And that calmer waters includes the lovers, or let me not say, like someone that it was considered your zodiacal opposite, someone that is considered complementary to you, is on the other side of whatever this is. All right, Spirit. Why is the Six of Wands here for the opportunity for Sagittarius today? So we have the King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Moon card, and the Empress. Wow. So we do have quite a bit of tens here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. That's why the Sun card is how you are showing up today. So there is a need to place yourself in this joyous. You have to seek out the joyous energy. So as you rise or as you watch this reading, it is time to put the intention into the day to focus on the joy of situations. It is absolutely vital for your day to focus on the joy of the situation, because today will present you with opportunities for you to focus on the things that didn't go right or the things that don't go as you plan. Yes, today is going to present you with a lot of that opportunity, but if you go into this day understanding that I am to show up in joy, my requirement for today is joy. That is what the universe has required of me. Then I feel like that you'll be able to navigate this situation, because here's the thing, for the opportunity for the day is victory. We've got the King of Swords here as the situation. So that is saying that the King of Swords is looking at this. So he is the opposite to this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords was your advice for how you're showing up today. So in order to have your victory, you must be able to master the feminine sword energy. Now, the feminine sword energy is very intuitive. And most importantly, what I'm feeling here is subconscious, conscious. So if your thought process today, how you're showing up, your subconscious mind, if you train that to stay focused on your joy and to logically look for the joy and to cut out anything else that doesn't serve you, then your masculine sword energy will be able to show up in a way that gains you victory. This here is this is my Sky Daddy card. You know, this is in alignment with the divine. And, you know, this is being able to see that eagle eye view. I know this is not an eagle, but there's a lot of birds here. There's a lot of things that fly. So they have that view from up above. And so that is what you're needing to stay focused on. Now, the obstacle here is that it's not going to be easy. This seems to be a theme. I feel like that every day that I do a daily vibe check, I say that it's not going to be easy, but you have to determine what is it that you're carrying. What is the reward for carrying as much shit as you're carrying? And if there is a reward, which I don't see that there's a reward, is it worth it? It's time to start putting your burdens down and stop really feeling like you have to do this on your own. You are going to have to face your fears. You're going to have to face your fears. And I feel like that the moment that you begin to face your fears, these loads will begin to lighten. The burdens is probably what makes these fears even more detrimental. You know what I'm saying? So the opportunity here is growth. You know, is the Empress. This is abundance. This is abundance. This abundance over here, because I feel like this has something to do with money, if I just could be honest, with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This has something to do with stability. And with the Devil here, there's some type of toxic mindset over here, because the King of Pentacles can be considered as, you know, he is very materialistic. And yeah, so something could look some type of celebration today could look like they're winning and this, that, and the third, and I'm over here struggling and this and that. But if you get caught up in that, then this person or this situation is getting the upper hand on you, and it could be a Capricorn over here. That's just not the energy to stand in. Instead, stand in this Empress energy, this abundance energy. That's where your victory is found. You are the abundance. The abundance is not something that you're attached to, okay? Let's get the Chariot card for the advice from the universe. This is seeing the way over the obstacle, not looking at the obstacle, and allowing that to take control of your field of vision. Let me see, Spirit. What is the Chariot here for Sagittarius for the advice from the universe? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So this is really saying that, realize that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn something. Like whatever this is, if you look at it from this Page of Pentacles perspective, then you're going to absolutely learn something new in order to help you continue your progress forward, to help you overcome the obstacles. There is a need to take on a youthful mentality in order, like, when I say youthful mentality, don't forget your wits, don't forget your wisdom, as we do have a pair on the table. So you're definitely going to need a subconscious and conscious mind of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You're definitely going to need that in order to persevere forward. But the thing about it is make sure that you keep your intentions pure. Make sure that your inner child is getting the attention that it needs, and your inner child isn't able to box itself in, and therefore, because let's just be real, we find ourselves in a bunch of traumatic situations because of lack of integration of our inner child. So if our inner child is allowed to box itself in, then our view is then clouded. It's then fogged in. So in order to prevent and for our vision to be fogged in, the Queen of Swords has to cut that away, and that is cutting away the things that box in our inner child so that we can have a full view of what's going on. That inner child is also the things that seeks out the joy. You have to embody this inner child today. You have to allow your inner child to have fun today. And because your inner child is absolutely what's going to manifest this new beginning for you. It's like you have the opportunity to plant seeds today that are absolutely going to be abundant. And that's why you're being told to focus on the Six of Wands. Victory is here. You're going to come out on the other side of this. You will see. But only if you focus on planting seeds of abundance, seeds of prosperity. Guys, I'm really hard on myself on these messages here lately, which is why they keep getting longer and longer. I just feel like that I don't get the message across to you guys the way that is needed. So I pray that these messages are finding you. It's time to play. That was my confirmation from my spirit guide that no, you kind of hit the nail on the head. Absolutely. No, you kind of hit the nail on the head. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. It's time to play. That's the Page of Cups. We have increased your knowledge. That's the Page of Pentacles. So there's something for you to learn. You have to look at this from a beginning mentality in order for you to see the way over this obstacle. In order for you to manifest the beginning and the future that you want, you have to be able to manifest this from a perspective that you still have things to learn. I am learning, and through my learning, I am manifesting new and more abundance. And then it's a time to play. It says you're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences and bring balance into your life. Absolutely. Guys, I pray that this message provided you with some guidance on your journey. If this message did provide you with guidance on your journey, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. Not only does it help encourage your reader, but it does help get these messages out to other Sagittarians in need. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace, love, and light.